You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're addicted, not to drugs maybe, but to poverty, to laziness, to hopeless thinking, to playing small, to starting and quitting again and again and again. And like every addiction, it has a pattern, a loop, a cycle. You rise with motivation and hope, telling yourself, this time will be different. You plan, you write goals, you feel the fire again. But then it hits you. Cobwebs in the mind, fatigue in the soul. The invisible chains pull you back. Again, you fall into old thoughts, old habits, old patterns that whisper, just rest a little. You've tried before. You'll fail again. And you believe them. But what if I told you the war isn't against your body? It's not even against your environment. The battle is in your head. It's your thoughts. Because as long as you think poor, you will live poor. As long as you think small, you will stay small. As long as you think tired, distracted, lazy thoughts, your actions will match. Your thinking has been programmed over years, decades, by pain, by failure, by lies told to you and by you. But it doesn't have to stay that way. You can rewire it. Just like a drug addict learns to say no to the high, you can learn to say no to the mental comfort zones that are killing your future. Yes, quitting poverty is hard. Yes, replacing laziness with discipline will break you before it builds you. But success is also a habit. Wealth is also an addiction. And greatness? That's a mindset. Let me be real with you. This won't happen overnight. You've been thinking like a failure for years. You've trained your mind to give up at the first sign of discomfort. You've told yourself 1,000 times, maybe I'm not meant for success. And now those thoughts have become your prison. But today, you get the keys, not because someone gave them to you, but because you're finally willing to fight for them. And here's your first move. Catch your thoughts. Challenge them. Change them. The next time your mind says, this is too hard, you respond, that means it's worth it. When it says, you've failed too much, you answer, that means I'm closer than ever. You take every lie and you put it on trial. And don't stop there. Rebuild your routines. Get up early. Not because you feel like it, but because you're rewiring yourself. Clean your room. Not because you're a neat freak, but because a clean environment builds clarity. Shut down distractions. Block the apps. Put your phone in another room. Why? Because that scrolling is stealing your soul one reel at a time. Write your goals down. Again and again, not once, not monthly, daily. Keep them in front of your eyes until your brain gets the message. We are no longer going back. Understand this? Success isn't an accident. It's architecture. And every time you choose to think different, you're laying a new brick. Yes, you will feel withdrawals. You'll feel the itch to go back to your lazy habits. You'll feel the tension of discomfort. You'll want to procrastinate, escape, numb the pain. But you won't, because you finally understand the truth. You're not just fighting for money. You're not just building wealth. You are saving your future self from a life of regret. You're creating a life that inspires others to rise too. You're choosing mastery over mediocrity. So when that lazy voice whispers, take a break, you whisper back, take a seat. When your environment screams, you'll never make it out, you shout, watch me. You're not wasting your days anymore. You're not living in loops of failure. You're building intentionally, consistently, fiercely. Because the truth is, your thoughts are things. They shape your choices. Your choices shape your habits. and your habits shape your destiny. So decide right now to think like the person you want to become. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now, the old you, the addicted, distracted, defeated you, is already gone. And in its place stands someone new, someone focused, someone driven, someone wealthy in mind before wealthy in money. This is your moment. Rewire your thoughts, reclaim your life, and rise from wasted to wealthy, one thought at a time.